Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to take a look at a brand new product which is coming out for the One Piece TCG. And by a brand new product, what I really mean is a set of free brand new products. We got the Special Don set, which are going to be coming out. And I frankly think this is kind of awesome. So let's start off with the Luffy one. Nice and simple. What we got here is a lovely little box with lovely little Luffy artwork on. And you get 2 booster packs and a Special Don featuring Luffy artwork. It's coming out in March and is retailing for $9.99. 2 booster packs, Don, $10. Not, I think it's fair to say, the first time we've seen a product giving us 2 booster packs and a Special Don for $10. And I absolutely adore this. I think this is wonderful. Because here's the thing, right? I'm going to be telling you about these products for the next few minutes. I'm going to be telling you how much I like them. And I'm telling you right now, I will be picking these up. I think these are brilliant. I will definitely be buying them. There are going to be a bunch of other people who look at this and go, nah, I'm cool. Don't need this, don't care. And you know what? Yeah, that's equally valid. If you don't want this, don't buy it. Now, I don't believe these have actually turned out to be listed on distributor websites. I think this is our first look at them. And you'll notice we've got a cool little Luffy Don, very stylized under the Luffy pirate flag. This is awesome. But wait, there's more. Because there's a second one featuring Ace. And what we got here is a very similar kind of thing. We've got 2 booster packs and a Don featuring Ace. And you will notice that the Don is very similar to what we saw a second ago. The main difference being that the flag is the Whitebeard flag rather than the Straw Hat Pirates flag. And then obviously the character is Ace rather than Luffy. And then there's a third one, and you're going to start seeing a theme coming in here, whereby we've got Sabo, and we've got ourselves, again, a very similar, very stylized version of the Don. The only difference is that the flag now is Revolutionary Army, and the character is very obviously Sabo. If we have a look at the Don side by side, you'll notice that they are very, very much the same style of Don. The only difference being they've changed the flag to the relevant group of people, and they've changed the character. Other than that, we've got exactly the same kind of thing going on here, and I kind of love this. I really do appreciate these, because it's Bandai's way of saying, look, we've made this cool stuff, and maybe you want it, maybe you don't. It doesn't really matter. If you're a big, nerdy One Piece fan like me, then you're going to look at this and go, that's an excuse to go and buy them. That's awesome. And if you're a casual fan or you just don't care about building a Don collection or whatever, you can look at this and go, I don't care. And you've missed nothing. The only thing you miss in that situation is, well, frankly, a product which is not that important. But another thing that I really, really appreciate about these, certainty. It's not there's 3 different designs and you get 1 random Don in the box. That is not how this works. This is 3 separate products. Over on the official website, they actually have 3 different product pages. They've got different... Well, I mean, they've got different artwork on the front, although as I'm going to explain in a minute, that's not actually terribly instructive. But the important thing at the moment is you know what you're getting. If you want the Ace Don, go and pick up the Ace one. You want the Luffy, go and pick up the Luffy. You want the Sabo, go and pick up the Sabo. When we look at TCG players, I'm going to be honest with you here, right? And I am one of these. We do have a tendency to be a little bit nerdy. And what that means is, specifically here, when you find a Don you like, you want to go and do that nerdy thing of going, right, I want 10 of this Don. I want 10 of this Don so I can go and make sure all my Don match and I've got the optimal Don. We've made it really easy. Because remember I showed you that tin set recently. The tin set does not work in the same way. The tin set has 2 different designs, one featuring Goldie Roger and one featuring Luffy. And it has two different Don, one themed around Goldie Roger and one themed around Luffy. But importantly, it's just random. You don't buy the Roger tin to get the Roger Don or the Luffy tin to get the Luffy Don. You buy one of the tins to get the tin design that you want, but you could buy 72 of these and never get the Don you want. I know the odds of that happening are very low, don't get me wrong, but it was made pretty clear on the website that you get a random Don here. And I'm a man, I've told you this before. We've been having the double packs for a while now, and again, they're not guaranteed. Now, I've actually got very lucky with the double packs. For several sets in a row now, I bought 2 double packs and got the 2 different Don and not had to worry. But I like that certainty. I want one of every Don. When you do a promotional Don like this and an easy to go and buy product, I want to buy 2 products. I want to get one of each Don. That's how I want this to work. I don't want to have to muck about buying 2 and going, oh, now I need to trade with someone or buy a third or whatever. The certainty of these new products makes me genuinely happy. And again, they have different listings and different names. The Sabo is listed as Special Don Set Volume 3 Sabo. The Ace is listed as Special Don Set Volume 2 Ace. And the Luffy is listed as Special Don Set Volume 1 Luffy. There's no mucking about here. There's no question. It is definitely a case of buy the Luffy, get the Luffy Don. They've made it easy. Does this mean that there is a possibility that one of them, probably Luffy, is ending up being a lot more popular and you go in and Luffy's constantly sold out but Sabo and Ace are always on the shelf? Yes. That is a possibility. That is absolutely something could happen. And you know what? I'm cool with this. And it's funny because I saw this posted around a couple of places and like the first comments I see everywhere is, oh cool, I'm going to go buy 10 of the Sabo. Or, oh cool, I'm going to go buy 10 of the Ace. Because they want that set of Don. Now, here comes the important question, and this is a very important question. What packs do we get? Because it doesn't actually say. If we go and have a look at the listing for the tin set, no mucking about, 2 packs of OP10. We are told explicitly that when you buy that, you will get 2 packs of OP10. That is there on the listing on the product website over online. We know we're getting that. It is explicitly stated, booster pack OP10 times 2, and then 1 Don. That is not the case here. There is nothing on the listing on the website which tells us which packs they're going to be. And yes, I'm sure a bunch of you have already figured it out, but let me say it out loud. This is an excuse for them to give us packs that are selling less well. And I'm looking at you, OP08. And we talked about this before. OP08's an unfortunate set. I do not think OP08 is a bad set. I like OP08. I bought my box and my singles like I always do. But I don't think it's a secret at this point that OP08 has proven to be an underwhelming set. And part of the reason is it was sandwiched between OP09, which is a phenomenal set, and Premium Booster 01, which is a phenomenal set. And that's why we see in the illustration boxes, for instance, they are giving us OP08. Because that's a set they've got more printed. That's a set where they need to get rid of some. And, you know, the illustration box 1 of 2, it's actually OP06 and OP08, which from everything I can see, they tend to be the more readily available sets. They tend to be the sets which are available a bit below retail. And yes, that generally means that the sets that have sold a little bit less well. But don't think I'm saying this is a bad thing. This is what TCG companies do. We've got these products, these packs that haven't sold as well. Let's repackage them with something cool and extra and send them out. The fact that it doesn't tell us what booster packs they are in here does pretty much confirm that that's essentially what they're doing. Don't expect to be finding these full of, well, Premium Booster 01 or OP09. But again, I don't think it really matters. We all know what the deal is. The other thing which I find a little bit confusing here, they've gone and used specific card art as the front of these boxes, as the key art on the boxes, and I don't think it means anything. So the Luffy is very obviously the card art of Luffy from Starter Deck 10, and it looks really cool. Doesn't mean anything, but again, that strikes me as a little bit odd that they've just kind of randomly gone for this card art. I'm not entirely sure why. I don't know if there's any particular reason. Probably the person designing the pack just thought it was cool. But it is a bit weird to me that they've given us specific card art, but it doesn't actually mean anything. The ace is the art from Starter Deck 13. Again, I don't see any real connection here other than just whoever designed the box thought it looked cool. And then the Sabo is actually the alternate art from back in OP05. So they've gone 2 Starter Deck cards, and then for Sabo, they've gone, hey, what about a really nice alternate art from OP05? Why? I don't think there's a reason here. I know they're using card art on the front of the boxes. I don't believe it means anything or has any connection other than whoever designed the box just found some cool existing card art of these characters to use. I love these. This is a perfect kind of One Piece product for me because they're cool and I'm gonna buy them, but they are completely inessential. They give me something cool and unique that I can appreciate, but nobody actually needs them, which I think is just a perfect balance. But I want to know what you think. So let me know in the comment section, would ya? Get us! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at Lawasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching What's He Plays.